Divine Rising. I'm always looking over here. Divine Rising, lovelies. It is a late night or early rising, and I am sitting, pondering. I woke up thinking about being directionless, and my state of being have been it's been shifting. It's been shifting all my life, you know. I have bought into the idea of building other people's systems, keeping up the standard of living. That's somebody else's dream. And for the past few years, I haven't had anyone else's dream to build except my own. And what that looked like for me is a lot of unlearning, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of just a lot of things, a lot of unlearning, a lot of letting go, a lot of shedding. And it's been so painful, very, very painful, because I don't want to let go. I don't want to detach. You know, I want to be a part of, you know, at the same time, I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to be attached. And for sure, I don't want to build somebody else's dream, because 10 times out of 10, their dream does not have what is best for me included. So, as I woke up a few moments ago, my thought was, a few years ago, I would say 2 years ago, maybe even last year. It was actually, could have been 2 years ago. I was working with Mama Maria, and she did a candle for a collective, and I submitted what I needed to submit, and set the intention, and what she came back with was me being directionless. And at first I was beating myself up, you know, trying to beat myself into a mold, into something that is palatable, not understanding that it is a gift to be directionless, not understanding that my soul came here to do things very different from how things have been typically. My hair's all over the place. And so as I sit here this rising, I am sitting with, basking in I'm basking in what it looks like to be directionless, and resealing what that direction actually looks like. And so as I move and flow into this, being still enough to identify what my direction is, I'm over here cleaning. I'm cleaning and washing clothes and making space. And in that, it's so beautiful because as I sit and ask the universe and my guides and all of my higher self, the different versions of me and the different versions, the different aspects of my daughters, because I am creator and my daughters are co-creators with me as well as my dog. And we have this capacity to create exactly what it is that we need to evolve. And so, in me being directionless, my home has not had the opportunity, excuse my hands, has not had the opportunity to be all that I need to be, all that I desire to be. And I've really been in this space of identifying who I am, where I'm going, and who's coming with me, who is with me. And right now, it's me and my girls. And for so long, I have had the desire, the mindset, I don't even want to say struggle, of attempting to carry everybody with me. I was trying to carry people on my back, ride them on my coattail, hold them in my arms, like, chill for all that. Because that's not what this is. And so, as I sit here and I think about all of the different versions of me opening up to where I am right now, it's been pretty spectacular because I don't want to carry nobody. Only me and my girls. I don't have the capacity to carry nobody. Only me and my girls. I do have the capacity to share. I do have the capacity to gather and love and express and to build. However, that comes only through reciprocity. A lot of my issues that I had was I was out overperforming, overworking, trying to prove my worth, trying to share all of the gifts, all of the things that, make me uniquely me and bring value to other people who didn't give a flying fuck about whether or not they was able to bring value to me. And what's funny is I'm hearing that I just lost it. Oh, I was building their dream, and they will let me without hesitation. Yeah, you want to let me do this, X, Y, and Z? Like, for example, my previous marriage, I, even before then, but we gonna go there. My marriage, was something like that. I saw something that I wanted, and I went for it. And then my mission and the quest for love became it became, let me be the person who gets, who helps, who fulfills this person by doing X, Y, and Z. My purpose was to give what I had so that other people could be comfortable. And I did. Not just one time, not just two times. That has been my life. I've been giving in order for people to feel comfortable, because I have always been in a space of let people not feel how I felt. I wanna show up for people. I want to be what I wasn't or what I needed at a deficit to me. What you call it? People pleasing. I was all of the things, attempting to, I was a self-sacrificer. I was a martyr. I was put everybody on a pedestal because everybody is better than me. Even though I internally knew my value, I did not give myself the space because I felt like because I put y'all on a pedestal, y'all should put me on a pedestal. And that was not the case. That was not the case. So what it looked like was me being directionless, because once they were gone, what is your purpose? Once they were not around, what was your purpose? What is your purpose? What are your goals? What are your intentions? My goal and my intention from a young little girl. Ooh, child. Y'all don't even want to know that. And I'm going to share. My intention as a little girl was for me to travel abroad. I remember in the 8th grade, I went to or middle school, whatever it was, 8th grade, I think it's 8th grade. We had a field trip, and it was to go to Europe, and I wanted to go so bad. I was trying to get everybody to, sign off on me being able to go. And of course I couldn't go. I didn't go. And even before then, I remember telling my parents that I wanted to go and live in Africa. And so the odd thing about it is, years later, I actually traveled abroad. I went through the military or whatever have you, but I married an African. And I did travel. However, they were short-lived.